I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. It's not the men in your life that matters. It's the life in your men. To realize the truth, you have to cross the boundaries of all religions and prophets. I wouldn't have missed a single minute of it, not for the whole world. If you are untrustworthy, people will not trust you. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. I shall allow no man to belittle my soul by making me hate him. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. There's more to logic than identifying logical fallacies. Because people don't have wings, we look for ways to fly. And when all the wars are over, a butterfly will still be beautiful. Don't fast forward through life. You'll miss all the good stuff along the way. To understand the limitation of things, desire them. I am thankful for all of those who said no to me. It's because of them I'm doing it myself. A conscious human is driven by their conscience, not popular opinion. Doing nothing is better than being busy doing nothing. Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. You can jail a revolutionary, but you can't jail the revolution. All men know the use of the useful, but nobody knows the use of the useless. A praise war in terms of the fundamental factors. The first of these factors is moral influence. Correct your mistake as soon as you have found it. Go to heaven for the climate and hell for the company. Knowledge is responsibility, which is why people resist knowledge. True knowledge exists in knowing that you know nothing. If you don't take risks, you will always work for someone who does. Maybe everyone is just waiting for someone else to save them. I will not let anyone scare me out of my full potential. Once you really know yourself, can't nobody tell you nothing about you. The older I grow, the more I distrust the familiar doctrine that age brings wisdom. If you follow the enemy's shifts and changes, you can always find a way to win. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. There are not more than 5 primary colors, yet in combination they produce more hues than can ever be seen. Birth is not the beginning. Death is not the end. First learn to become invincible, then wait for your enemy's moment of vulnerability. Look for the good in every person and every situation. You'll almost always find it. If you want to dine with perfection, you must toil with imperfection. With regard to narrow passes, if you can occupy them first, let them be strongly garrisoned and await the advent of the enemy. Understanding that rests in what it does not understand is the finest. The truth is, like salt, men want to taste a little, but too much makes everyone sick. We swallowed the chaos because we knew we didn't want to be ordinary. The true vocation of man is to find his way for himself. You will always find an answer in the sound of water. Appear at points which the enemy must hasten to defend. March swiftly to places where you are not expected. I speak gibberish to the civilized world, and it replies in kind. You see me walking away. I see myself walking towards greatness. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. In the end, it will all work out okay. The end isn't final if we're not okay with it. Your sacred space is where you can find yourself over and over again. Man is an animal who has to live in a lie in order to live at all. It is only after the deepest darkness that the greatest joy can come. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. My only advice is to stay aware, listen carefully, and yell for help if you need it. But you don't have to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. Whatever you believe with feeling becomes your reality. One may know how to conquer without being able to do it. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. Nothing truly valuable arises from ambition or from a mere sense of duty. It stems rather from love and devotion towards men and towards objective things. Fear not the path of truth, for the lack of people walking on it. A paranoid is someone who knows a little of what's going on. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Without local guides, your enemy employs the land as a weapon against you. It's exhausting, the energy it takes to unknow a truth. Hearts can't be broken because they're made of marzipan. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. One mistake does not have to rule a person's entire life. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. It's not what you are in life, but what you make of it. Too many doubts grow in the cracks of silence and separation. Nothing can be more hurtful to your heart than betraying yourself. If water derives lucidity from stillness, how much more the faculties of the mind? All wars are won or lost before they are ever fought. The mistakes I've made are dead to me, but I can't take back the things I never did. Manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, reduce selfishness, have few desires. Here, in this quiet place we own, worlds are born. Run the voodoo down. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. Nothing makes a person happier than having a happy heart. Life before death, strength before weakness, journey before destination. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. One who is too insistent on his own views finds few to agree with him. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. To a mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. There's nothing in the world that breeds success like success. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not will be victorious. I'd rather die while I'm living than live while I'm dead. To subdue an enemy without fighting is the greatest of skills. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. A true genius admits that he knows nothing. Perfect happiness is the absence of striving for happiness. Start writing, no matter what. The water does not flow, until the faucet is turned on. The scholar does not consider gold and jade to be precious treasures, but loyalty and good faith. Time is heavy sometimes. Imagine how heavy eternity must be. Convictions are more dangerous foes of truth than lies. Time cannot put anything in your hands until you let go of the time. I could die for you, but I couldn't and wouldn't live for you. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. To shine your brightest light is to be who you truly are.